Hey guys, welcome back to the Disney Chat. This is Alexa, and I hope you guys are having a great week and happy Friday Eve. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well in school, work, whatever you guys are doing. Rough night for me, between school and a bunch of other things, but I definitely wanted to film this tonight because this podcast truly does make me happy, and just talking about Disney makes me it really uplifts my spirits. So I just thought this would be a good time to film it. So I do hope you guys are doing well. And today I am going back to my ranking type things. I've done Disney movies, Disney music, Disney villains with my friend Katie. Well, today I'm going to be talking about movies again, but this time Disney sequels. So, like a third movie, a second movie, a third movie, things like that. So, these are only the ones I've seen, though. I'm not going to be doing ones that I haven't seen, because I don't think that, that would be a fair ranking, I guess you could say. So, I have 13 Disney sequels on my list today, which I'm actually, I was very shocked when I made this list that I knew 13 Disney sequels. I thought I was going to know like 2 or 3 maybe, because there's only 2 or 3 that I really avidly watch. But yeah, I was shocked to get the amount that I had. And yeah. Oh, did you guys hear about Inside Out 2 coming out? It's coming out in June of 2022. I am super excited for it. And the strike's finally over, so we'll finally be able to get new movies soon. The actor's strike is over. The writer's strike has been over, but the actor's strike just ended. So I'm very excited about that. I'm probably only going to see Inside Out 2 because of Maya Hawke from Stranger Things. I don't know if you guys know her. She plays Robin Buckley, and yeah, she's incredible. And I'm so excited to see her play Anxiety in Inside Out too. So you'll see me there in June, but that's beside the point. So yeah, today I'm going to be ranking the 13 Disney movie sequels that I have seen, and I'll be talking about each one and why they're in the place that they're in. So yeah, let's just get started. So at number 13 I have Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now, I love the first movie. Don't get me wrong, I loved the first movie. I love Ralph, I love Felix and Vanellope, I love all of them. But the second movie was very underwhelming to me. It just wasn't. I was hoping for a lot better. Hold on, I'm looking up when it came out. Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. 2018. That was already 5 years ago. Holy shit, that's insane. And the first Wreck-It Ralph came out in 2012. Yeah, okay. So it was probably the nostalgia aspect that made me so excited for the second movie. But yeah, it was not what I was hoping for. I liked the references, like Facebook and the Disney princesses. I liked that. But it didn't hit the mark for me, personally. But, that's just me. I do hope you guys will tell me your favorite Disney sequels in the comments, if you have any, But, yeah, that's my least favorite out of the 13 that I've watched. So, on to number 12, Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. So, again, I loved the first movie, and I love Lady and Tramp's relationship, and seeing all the puppies and everything, that they're adorable. I love them all, and I love Scamp. However, again, that movie just wasn't that interesting to me. It was, it was just Scamp being Tramp's son, just, kind of rebelling just like he did. It's just kind of like it was the exact same thing. except a different character, you know? It was the exact same traits and everything, and just, I don't know. And he just wanted to rebel. It's exactly like Tramp, and I didn't think it was that interesting. I think they could have come up with something a lot more interesting for that. I do love Angel, the girl puppy that ends up in their family of 8 puppies at that point. At the end of the second movie, I think there's Angel and 6 other puppies, but I loved Angel. She was very cute. I can't remember. I think Scamp had a crush on her, the Scamp. I think Tramp's son did have a crush on Angel, but I'm not sure. And okay, there is one song in the movie that kills me. I can't remember the name of it. Hold on. Yeah, I was not exactly super prepared to film this, but, that's on me. Hold on. Lady and the Tramp 2. It's a scene where, Always There. Yes, that was it. It was a scene where Scamp was in the back of a truck. I think he was being taken to the pound because he was, found and all that. And Angel was missing him, and the girl puppy was missing him, and it was very, very sad. And Tramp and Lady were missing their son, so it was very, very emotional for me. That was the only thing that really captivated me about this movie. But, yeah, other than that, it just wasn't that interesting to me. So, on to number 11. The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning, as in The Little Mermaid 3. And this one's not that memorable to me. I watched it once when I was 8 years old, and that was about it. But I liked the fact that they went into Ariel's mother and her backstory. I did like that aspect. But other than that, it was just not that good to me. I mean, I think Triton banned music or something because of, I don't even remember. These movies are so unfamiliar. I don't remember these movies too well because I watched them years ago. I just remember I didn't like them that much. But I think he banned music because of a music box that Ariel found that belonged to her mother. Something along those lines. Has anyone else found King Triton to be really off the hinges most of the time? I know he was trying to protect his daughter, but still, I kind of felt that he was off his hinges most of the time, but, yeah, so I wasn't a huge fan of that movie, but, alright, number 10, Frozen 2. So, anyone who asked me about Frozen, it was very good the first time I watched it. But after that, it got very overplayed. The songs got overplayed. It was just, everyone was so obsessed with it. And I just didn't get the huge hype with it. I liked it the first time I watched it. But it wasn't the best thing in the world. But Frozen 2 was even worse. Into the Unknown is a good song. And I love Kristoff and Anna's relationship. I love that. And Olaf is the cutest thing in the world. But other than that, again, the storyline just wasn't doing it for me. Yeah, I didn't see anything too special with it. And a lot of people said that the second movie, in their opinion, is better than the first movie, which I don't understand that. That I don't get. The first one is definitely a classic, okay? And actually, I think it's coming on 10 years since the first Frozen came out, which is crazy. I can't believe I was 8 years old when that movie came out. That's insane. But, yeah, the first movie was good, very overplayed, but it was good. And then the second movie the music was good, and I loved the return of Olaf and Kristoff and Anna's relationship. But other than that, it just didn't do it for me. I think it's actually one of the last movies I saw before the pandemic lockdown I think. It was in 2019, so it was one of them. I actually think that Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle was actually the last movie I saw before COVID lockdown. Something like that. But it was Frozen 2 was definitely one of the last movies I remember before going into lockdown. And yeah, I wasn't that impressed. But yeah, on to my next one. I put The Lion King 1.5. And yes, I know that this one is not known, like, at all. But I watched it when I was a kid, avidly. And I did really love it. I would say that I still really like it because of nostalgic purposes, but, and it is interesting because it is from Timon's, perspective. So I think that is pretty cool. It's literally The Lion King, but from Timon's perspective. So I think it is pretty cool. But, you know, there are better sequels than this one. There's nothing bad about this one. There's nothing bad. It's just that there are a lot of other ones I've seen that I like a lot more and that stick out to me a lot more. So, not much else to say about that one, but watch it. Watch that one. I think that one's pretty funny. I like it. Oh my god, I loved Timon's mother. She was so cute. I loved her so much. But yeah, if you want to watch something new, definitely look that up on Disney Plus. I'm sure they have it. So on number 8, I have Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. And honestly, I love every single Cinderella movie. There's not a single Cinderella movie that I do not like. Even the live action, I love the live action. But I really did like Cinderella 2. It showed a bunch of stories after Cinderella became, queen not queen, but after she married the prince. They showed a bunch of different stories through the mice's eyes, and I thought that was really cool. Like Jacques and Gus. I really liked it. I thought it was really cute, and I mean, I have a soft spot for Jacques and Gus, but yeah, I just thought it was really cute, and I think it's funny that Cinderella is not in it that much. Like, she is. Okay, that's a lie. She is in it a lot, but it focuses more on the mice than Cinderella. You know what I mean? It just does. And they also gave Anastasia a good character arc. And I liked that for her as well. But yeah, I just loved seeing those characters get to shine and talk about Cinderella's stories from their perspective. I just thought that was really, really fun and cute. And plus it had the fairy godmother. I really liked that. They had a decent amount of fairy godmother lines, and I liked that a lot too. So yeah, on to number 7, Finding Dory. So I'm really sad I couldn't put this higher on my list because I truly did love Finding Dory. Dory has such a big place in my heart. I love her so much. She's so relatable and adorable, and oh my god, baby Dory is the cutest thing on the earth. But just the journey of her finding her parents and her going missing and Marlin and Nemo having to find her, I just think it's so interesting, and the ending's so sweet. I love Marlin and Dory's relationship. I'm not saying they should date. I'm just saying I think that their relationship is so good. It's just so cute and wholesome, and I just love it so much. I will admit, back then, I did want them to date when I was like 10 or 12, but like, I was like, now I'm like, probably not. She's just Nemo's fun aunt. Dory is Nemo's fun aunt, and I love that for her. But yeah, I literally put Dory on my high school graduation cap, and it said "Just Keep Swimming" with Dory and a bunch of glitter, and oh my god, I'm still so proud of that cap. I love that cap. But yeah, Dory will forever be in my heart. I love her so much. So on to number 6, Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch Has a Glitch. I just watched this like last week. I don't think I finished it. Shoot, I had to finish it. I mean, I have finished it before, but I started watching it last week, but I didn't end up finishing it. I gotta finish it. I love that movie so much. Again, like Dory, Stitch just owns me. He is so cute and just such a sweet but like feisty character, and I love Lilo and him together. I love their relationship. They're so cute. And all the characters in that movie are so good. Like Pleakley and Jumba, Nani. Oh my god. Lilo's feud with Myrtle. I love it. It's so funny. It's so funny. And Stitch backing Lilo up, it's hilarious. I love it so much. And we got more of Lilo's mom's backstory in this movie, and I like that a lot too. But yeah, I gotta press continue on Disney Plus. I did not finish that movie. The last time I watched the movie fully had to have been like at least 3 years ago. But yeah, I absolutely love that movie. Everything about it, the characters, the storyline, everything like that. Myrtle annoys the crap out of me, but she's funny. So I love those two other girls. I don't think this ever happens in the second movie, in this movie I'm talking about right now, but in Lilo and Stitch, the regular Lilo and Stitch, I love how Myrtle will say something and then the two girls behind her go, yeah. Like, it's so obnoxious, but I think it's really funny. But yeah, I love Lilo and Stitch. They're both so adorable, and their friendship is the best thing ever. So I love them. So, top 5. First of all, for number 5, I don't know why I said first of all. Okay, we're on to my top 5. And for number 5, I put Bambi 2. I don't know if is there a longer name for Bambi 2? Like, a lot of movies will say this, like Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Like, they have like a thing like that. They'll always have like a longer title. Let's see. No, it's just Bambi 2. Okay. Yeah, it's just Bambi 2. So, yes. I always wondered, like, what happened. Oh my god. When Bambi's mother got shot in the first movie? No. Absolutely not. I hated that so much. But they immediately went from Bambi's father meeting him and, like, kind of leading him away in the snow to him being an adult, to Bambi being an adult. So they kind of skipped the rest of his childhood there. And I really wondered what it was like, him adjusting to this new life with his father and, you know, not having his mother around anymore. I was wondering what that was like for him. And Bambi 2 is exactly that. And I thought that was really, really good. And the songs in this movie are amazing, and we get more of Thumper and Flower, so I love that for me. But Bambi's relationship with everyone is great, especially, oh my god, what? Feline? I think it's Feline. Yes, it's Feline, it is. I mix up Clarice and Feline, like Clarice from Rudolph. I always mix them up. But yeah, Feline. I love his relationship with her. I think it's so cute and innocent, and I love Bambi's growth throughout the movie. Like, you see him adjusting so well and just learning all these new skills, and you see his relationship with his father they go from being complete strangers to being each other's best friend, and I love that so much. Yeah, no, I cried when Mina, Mina? Yeah, Mina, that deer that Bambi's father wanted him to live with, I guess because he thought that he needed a mother figure or something like that. But no, I was so mad when he said that he needed to go with that Bambi needed to go with this complete stranger after being with his father for so many months. That really upset me. But yeah, I did cry when that happened, and I also cried when we thought Bambi fell off the cliff and died, but then you find out that he was okay and that he was going back with his father, and it's just such a good movie and such good development, and the ending is great. I love it so much when his antlers grow in. I love it. It's just so wholesome, and it's nice to know that Bambi didn't completely suffer alone after his mother died. It's just nice to see him adjusting and doing well for the rest of his childhood, you know? But, yeah. Sorry I keep saying yeah at the end of everything. I just do that. So, ignore that, please. Sorry. I'm very under the weather this week. That's kind of why I'm all stuffed up and stuff. But, so I'm going to stop saying yeah, because that's probably getting annoying. But, yeah, oh my god, I keep saying yeah. Okay, so my number 4 is Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. And this is going to be very unpopular, but I think that Cinderella 3 is the best movie in the Cinderella franchise. Trust me, I love all of them. I already said that before. I love all of them. They all have all these different aspects that I love so much, but Cinderella 3 is just... the plot's just so interesting, and we get to see a new side of Anastasia that we've never seen. And Lady Tremaine and Drizella are still assholes. We know this, but we just see Anastasia wanting love and wanting happiness, and they make you feel bad for her, and they make you want happiness for Anastasia, who was such a bad person in the first movie. But then she evolved to just this insecure girl who wanted love, and it's a very interesting concept. And the whole magic thing that Lady Tremaine put on the prince so that he would fall for Anastasia and not for Cinderella. It's just a wild roller coaster. But and we get to see Jock and Gus again, and I love that. But my favorite and most iconic thing I think about that, whenever I think of that movie, the most iconic thing from that movie is easily when Prince Charming literally jumps out of a 2-story window so he can get on his horse, and he jumps on his horse. Like, I think falls from a 2-story window, and he falls right on his horse. And they go find Cinderella before she's shipped off to the middle of, I don't know where she was being shipped off to, but she was being shipped off because people thought she was a thief or whatever. And, you know, the prince went to go find her. And, oh my god, I love when he jumps out the window. It's so funny. Me and my brother laugh about that all the time. It's so funny. But I absolutely love that movie. And it's just so... everything about it's so interesting. And the songs are great. How many songs are there in that movie? Like 2, maybe 3? But yeah, I love it. And I love the king getting more screen time as well, and just Anastasia's development in the movie. It's just so good, and it's nice seeing Cinderella and Anastasia hug at the end and just get along. I just think it's adorable, and I love it. So on to my top 3, starting with number 3, which is Monsters University. Y'all, I love Monsters University. I think it is funny, it's witty, it's so original, I think. And it wasn't just, like, they show a little snippet of Mike Wazowski as a kid in the beginning, which, adorable. But it's not just any other, this is more of a prequel, not a sequel, but it counts. And I love that they show them in university instead of them being kids, you know, like the typical, like, prequel. But, yeah, I love that they show them in university together and how Sully and Wazowski met. And I love Squishy, the pink guy with the multiple eyes. I love his mother. She's really funny. Artie, the guy with the purple 2 legs. I can't remember the other guys' names, but Terry and Jerry? Yeah, I think Terry and Jerry, and then the guy with the mustache, but I can't remember his name. But the camaraderie with the whole group, Uzma Kappa, I love it. And the jokes are hilarious. And I think I remember watching that movie for the first time in theaters and just leaving, like, so happy. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be good. I thought it was going to be okay for a sequel, or a prequel in this case, but I wasn't expecting much. But I ended up absolutely loving it, getting the DVD, and I think I watched it for a full summer once. Like I did with many movies. I had phases when I was younger. Like, I had phases where I would, watch a movie for a full summer and then get sick of it and stop watching it. I gotta watch this movie again, though, because I absolutely love it. And this was one of those movies, I think. I would fall asleep to it every single night during the summer. And yeah, everything about the movie is perfect, in my opinion. So, on to number 2, which is The Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea. This movie was my childhood. Melody, Ariel's daughter in this movie, she is such a curious, adventurous, and just strong girl, and I love her so much, and just chasing after what she wants, and I just think it's so, so good. And seeing Eric and Ariel's relationship is really interesting, especially since we didn't see a ton of it in the first movie. I mean, we saw them meet, and then we saw them go out together for one day, and then they immediately fall in love and get married, But it's nice to see that they're still doing well when they're married, It's nice to see that they're still, going strong. And I really just love getting to see the Disney characters like children. I love getting to see that. I know it's very generic in a sense, but this is one of the times where I think it was just very interesting, especially since, Organa, yes. Ursula's sister shows up and, tries to take over the kingdom like Ursula did, and, following in her sister's footsteps. And I forgot about her as a villain. She's a good villain. She's very manipulative like Ursula was. And yeah, oh my gosh, and the penguin and the walrus, their names, hold on, I need to find their names. I'm literally looking up penguin and walrus from Little Mermaid. From Little Mermaid. Tip and Dash, yes, oh my gosh, I love them so much. They wanted to be heroes so badly, and they were at the end because they saved Melody, and I love them. I love their relationship with Melody so much. I love it. It's so cute, and they sing a song at one point too, Venture Explorer, something like that. But I remember getting really pissed off because every single time the song came on with Dash and Tip, the screen would crash. I don't know. The disc was definitely scratched, which is probably why that happened at the exact moment every single time. But I got so mad. At least I can watch it on Disney Plus now and just watch it fully. But everything about that movie is just so fun and wholesome. And I will admit, I was scared of Organa when I was younger, but I was scared of everything, so I can't really judge myself there. Well, I can, but I can't really say that that's a surprise that I was scared of her. But oh my god, when she turned to ice at the end and fell down to the bottom of the ocean, that really freaked me out. The fear of just kind of being frozen and not being able to move just didn't sit right with me. I didn't like that. But I'm laughing because I just saw when I looked up the penguin and walrus from Little Mermaid, I get disney.fandom.com. And this is what they say about Tip and Dash. Tip, a penguin, and Dash, a walrus, are two best friends who dream of becoming heroes. The problem, they're both cowards in the face of real danger, and because of this tend to cause more harm than good. Okay. Damn, Disney.fandom.com does not give them enough credit. They saved Melody at the end. That's rude. But, yeah, I just love everything about that movie. Oh my god, the song with Melody and Ariel, the duet. Oh my god, that was my life. I loved that song so much. I sang it every single day. Literally every single day. For a while. I can't say exactly when, but for a while. And so I'm honestly shocked this wasn't my favorite, but then I forgot about my number one favorite. So I thought that Little Mermaid 2 was definitely going to be my number one. But then I thought of The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is going to go number 2. But it was really hard for me to pick between the Little Mermaid 2 and The Lion King 2. But I had to pick. So, yes. So The Lion King 2... No, The Little Mermaid 2 is my number 2. And then my number 1 is The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Everything about that movie is so perfect. And Kiara, Simba and Nala's daughter, I absolutely love her. She is so strong and independent, and she just wants to see the world and, go on her own. I just love that about her. And she's so brave, too. She went to the frickin' Outlands when she was 7, 8. She's brave. That's all I'm going to say. And Timon and Pumbaa are back. And their interactions with Kiara are really great. I love when Pumbaa was sitting on Kiara when she was a kid. And Timon goes, may I say babysitting? Or may I define babysitting? Or something like that. And he was literally sitting on Kiara. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I love the music in that movie. Love Will Find a Way. The whole Lion King 2 soundtrack is on my Spotify playlist. But Love Will Find a Way, I absolutely love that so much with Kovu and Kiara. Oh my god, listen. Kiara and Kovu own my heart. They are just enemies to lovers, first of all, which I love. Enemies to lovers is like my favorite trope ever. And them falling in love and then Simba not approving of it and like banishing him from the Pride Lands. It's like it's a whole thing. You get mad at Simba for a while, then he starts to accept Kovu, and then you're happy with them again, and it's a whole thing. But yes, every single song from that movie I love. The characters are great. Kiara, oh my god, I was obsessed with Kiara when I was younger. I absolutely loved her. I still love her to death, but yeah, I was obsessed with her. And seeing Nala and Simba going strong is great. And oh my god, seeing Mufasa at the beginning of the movie, like in the sky, like there's a picture of him in the sky, and that was just such a sweet like tribute to him, but I can't say anything more than that movie is absolutely perfect. But yeah, that's my half an hour tangent on Disney sequels and prequels, I guess. So let me know which Disney sequel or prequel is your favorite, and if you have any recommendations as to what Disney sequel or prequel that I didn't mention here you think I should see, let me know, and I will try and watch it. And I'm not entirely sure how many more videos I'm going to do on this series, just because I am running out of ideas a little bit, but I'm going to try to do as many more as I can. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. And I'm very sorry for my stuffy voice. I'm very congested today. I swear, I've been feeling sick for the last 2 weeks at least. And there hasn't been enough tea to help me at this point. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.